Hi, welcome back. We are planning for the week of March 3rd through the 9th. I'm using this kit from PlannerPixie Co called I Hate Mondays. I just had to get it. Like, I haven't bought too many of her kits. I haven't bought too many of her kits. But I saw this and I had to get it. I mean, it's Garfield. So I got the tall box. I don't believe this came with it, but I have the tall box. And then we have the full boxes. And it's so hard to like even decide which boxes I'm going to use, but I feel like maybe I can stretch it out or go back and just buy the full boxes. I think her shop allows you to just buy the full boxes. I hope that's right. I think, like I said, it's been a minute. Not been a minute, but I don't really buy from her shop. So, I don't know. You didn't ask for all that, but I told you. And then I also got this full box with all of the friends, so I had to get that. I think I am going to try putting it here, and then that can count as Monday's full box. I seen a planner, I think her name is Alt Girl Plans. I've seen her doing it in some of her videos. But we have our glitter headers, some checklists, and then we have those work labels. These, I don't know if I have icons that would cover this up, so that would be the only problem with those boxes. Then I would have to write really small. Or I could use it for Word, but by me being a country boy, like I'm always there, so for now. And I got the extra color because why not? It was Garfield and I just had to get all of the pieces. We have our day covers, another full box. I'm feeling Garfield. Maybe I want that to be that box, sidebar box. Or maybe I'll put it for this day since I have plans. And then we have our bottom washi. I'm not a fan of this bottom washi. I feel like it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Not a fan, but I like the colors in the kit. We have some more checklists. We have our, I don't know, are these supposed to be, I guess these are just labels also, not the, what you call it? Like the headers. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I really don't use these, but I think if I use this spread again, I could bring these in as checklists, because this is kind of more memory planning. So maybe if I start my bullet journal, because I'm being lazy with that, and I just keep tabs or notes in my phone of my week to go back, maybe I can use that. And then we have our weekly little list over here. Our decorative boxes. Some more boxes, some labels, some arrows at the bottom. Make sure I am framed. Got some flags. Oh, these are the boxes I think you have to like, what? Oh, yeah. Today's you need extenders. You don't have to really do extender boxes. Okay. May come in handy. We have our deco, some dots over here, some icons. These I am going to use the next time I use this spread, or not spread, but this kit. So I'm gonna save these when I'm not going to use foil. Our solid boxes, and here comes the foil. This was giving, or freebie given. This was a freebie that came with it. Let your faith be taller than your fears. Keep calm and playing with stickers. So I might use it for this week. Again, This one, definitely for this day. Or maybe I'll put it in sidebar. And far as the washi, I mean not the washi, the foil goes, I'm using Sparkly Hollow. I need suggestions on shops where I can buy foil bougie boxes, like washi strips, all of that, because besides one shop that is known for that, I really don't. I don't buy for that shop anymore. Right now I'm just shopping my stash, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But if you know of any shops where I can do that, I know Crispr sells foil bundles, but sometimes I just need the washi strips because I have the underlay boxes from Rose Color Days when she's I don't know why I just said it right there. From Rose Color Days when she had the rolls of the underlays. But I don't know if I want to use this one or I have these. This is just a box I was going to bring over here to just use it, and then it has some scripts. These are the overlay glares. I guess when they were doing, I mean, it takes a lot of work, like, because these are really like half glitters. I don't know what the point of that was. And then I had a tall box over here, and then this, again, shopping stash. All the rest of them are gone, but I have one overlay. And then we're going to use these as my underlay splits. Again, yes, it says Park Hoppers is the name of this, but shopping my stash. So yeah, that was a long introduction to this, but stay tuned if you want to see the laydown of the base. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. Alright, so I have recorded this voice over several times, so hopefully this take will do. I might just have to make it work. I marked a lot of things this week because this kit was so cute that I want to use as much of stickers as possible, because you kind of run out of full boxes, and so you're left with all these labels, and sometimes you can make it work with another kit and sometimes you cannot. It's also the week of my nephew's birthday as well as my fur brother's birthday, and then I went on a date on Saturday. First thing that I am marking is that I have my 7 brew. Gotta have my 7 brew in the morning. And the next thing I am marking is that I had a breakfast sandwich from the local bakery. It's so damn good, y'all. You just don't know. I marked that I chatted with someone. And then I put the side munchkin because I had the same BS kind of work day. And it's been like this the whole year. Nothing pretty much changes. They kind of act like they're supportive, but they're not really, because the same things keep happening. They look at me like I'm the crazy one. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I come to do my job and y'all not helping. So it's been like the whole year. So I'm hoping new opportunities will open up, because this is not the setting for me. So the next thing that I'm marking is that I did go to Dollar Tree. So I went there on my lunch break just to get out the building. Not that I needed to go, but that's where I went. Sometimes you just need a change of scenery, you know. And then I'm marking that Flo came into town, and that I went to Walmart when I got off of work to pick up some things, and then I worked on some work stuff at home. I tried not to bring it home, But I get behind at work because I'm like, you don't give me enough time in the day to do it, so it can just wait to the next day, and I get behind, so I had to bring it home. Not that you asked for that, but that's the kind of what happened, that same thing, Ooh. Anyway, moving on to Tuesday, I am gonna mark that I had 7 brew. I got hooked on this drink, y'all, and I just had to have it. And so when I went to Walmart the day before, I bought 2, and I just put it in the fridge so I could have it in the morning because there's not a 7 brew close enough to my job, which is crazy. But anyway, next thing I'm worried is that I talked with my friend Taylor. So on our way to work, we were just catching up. It's the type of friendship where we haven't hung out in a while, but we pick right back up whenever we do talk to each other. Speaking of, I have to meet up with her because she has my birthday gift and I have her Christmas present. And it is March, y'all. Yeah. Next thing I marked is that there was, just crazy ass people that you have to deal with throughout the workday. And then I had a breakfast sandwich yet again. I just get tired of it. I'm pretty sure you guys can understand. Or there are people out there that understand, that part. I booked Bailey and Milo's grooming appointment this day because I keep forgetting to book it. And when I think about it, she's already left because she leaves around 3. And I don't get off till around that time. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to book it. Next thing I'm marking, I don't know how I said it like that, is that I had ice cream and that it was Bailey and Milo's time. And I just use Milo because sometimes I feel like I gotta use Bailey too. I feel bad if I don't use both of them. It's weird. It's so weird. There's just like I got a tattoo and I was just going to get it with a heart and a paw print and put my dog's name, my baby's name. And I felt bad, so I put my mom's dog name as well, Milo, because he kind of like mine, but he's not mine. It's weird. All right, so I'm marking that I took a long nap and that I had some dip and flow, and I felt like shit, as you normally do. And then I just binge watched. Probably YouTube. Or Captain Kim. One of those. But yeah, I just, again, watch a show over and over and over. And I learn something new every time I watch it over and over. So it's really not that bad, I guess. I'm trying out the little faux flip sticker thing that PlannerPixie Co includes in her kit. It wasn't that bad, I'll say. It's a learning curve, Was it a learning curve? I don't know. I had to learn how to use it because I don't really use those type of stickers. Or she's the only shop that I have kids from that has the foldable stickers, I guess. So normally I just cut it up and make it extra boxes or labels. But so the first thing that I am marking is that I had coffee. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a coffee one. I put coffee run, but it was home coffee. I talked with Taylor again, and then I marked, wow, the future of America. It's sad, y'all. It's scary and it's freaking sad. I marked that I had an upset tummy and that I had a bacon and cheese sandwich. Was the rest of the sandwich because I don't eat a lot. So that's probably what it was. Yeah, y'all, it's scary. These kids are scary. And then, I don't know what to say. I'm like, wow. I marked that I watched Corner Gas, which is a Canadian show about a quirky town. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it's in Other Playing With Me, but it's funny if you like that type of show. And then I was just tired AF. I was freaking tired, y'all. And I went to bed early. But then I wasn't too tired because my big ass woke up. And I ate some Thin Mints, like out of my sleep. I was like, oh, I want some Thin Mints. Let me go and, enjoy that. And then I had a crappy study session because I took a nap. and I wasn't really feeling study. I marked with the little dish thing there that I had the ABCs, you know, the little Chef Boyardee from childhood, yeah, for dinner, and then I read Civil Nitrate. That story is it's killing my reading vibe. But that was the first half of the week. It literally killed my reading vibe. Like I just started reading because it was, I don't know, some of the words I was like, how you pronounce that? It was slow start. Like I wasn't interested, but I don't really DNF books, so I'm trying to make myself read it. Moving on to Thursday, it was my nephew's birthday and Milo's birthday, so I had to mark that first. I didn't feel like flipping it around. I don't think I flipped it around, and I realized I marked it wrong. Nope, I didn't. I rolled with it, and then I moved. I marked that I talked with someone yet again, which I'm no longer talking to this person. Whatever, when goes, I don't know. I don't chase. And then I marked that it was actually a good day at work and that I went to Popeyes for lunch and Flo was still in town and then I had to study and I marked that using that motion because this is a day that I had the quiz and I had a cram because remember it's a crappy study session the day before. And then this was, which was weird because this is the first lab I got my A on, like the first lab that I received an A, which it was weird, you know. And then we had a birthday dinner. I don't know what happened. We had a birthday dinner. They waited on me till I got out of lab, and then Milo and Bailey enjoyed a cake for Milo's birthday this evening. Yeah, I gotta keep track. We are already on Friday and I'm still talking about Thursday. But yeah, they enjoyed it. Bailey didn't care for that. A little icing on top of it. Milo tore that cake up. It was his day. He said, shit, I was hungry. He tore it up, y'all. Moving on to Friday, I slept in because I took this day off. Did. So yeah, I slept in. I had a doctor appointment. It was like some BS because I was trying to get my medicine changed because I feel like it wasn't working. And he basically was like, "Oh, give it a try again." He told me about this before, and we tried it before, and he just didn't change it. And I'm like, "Dude, it's not working." But anyway, he's a good doctor. He did like I don't. He did act like he didn't want to change it. Oh, I don't mind, but then he wouldn't change it. And so to make myself feel better, I came home and had a cupcake. Did. I am marking that I played chapters. Um, and then and Flo was still here, you know. She was here. And then I talked with someone also. And this is when they sprung on me that they were coming into town and they wanted to take me on a date the next day. Because they asked what my plan was. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to study. He was like, oh, I was planning on taking you out. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. So then after that, girl was nervous. Yeah, it was hard. But we made it through. And it was nice. Glad I went. I didn't check it out. Moving on to Saturday. This was when the nerves were really in overload. Yeah, it was in overload today. So the first thing that I'm marking is that my stomach was in knots. I think that's realistic. That's not the word I was looking for, but and then so I just slept on and off this day because I just try to get just chill and relax. It's my day off. Like I don't have to work. I don't have to worry about anything. Like I just wanted to just chill, and that's what I did, y'all. I did that. And so I had to finish a study guide because again, we have tests every Thursday. Well, we have a quiz every Thursday. We have quizzes due every Sunday. Granted, you have the week to get it done, but you know, procrastinator over here. And yeah, it was just this lady. I don't know. And then after me finishing study guide, I took a vocabulary quiz. So I tried to get work ahead. Took a quiz. I got glam. I was chatting with my sister, and then it was time for the date. And then after the date, he called me and we talked on our way home. It was really sweet. He's really respectful. It was a good time. Yeah. So why it shifted, I don't know. But neither here nor there. Moving on to Sunday. I am marking that I slept in because again I was talking late with someone, and I was just tired. I was tired. And I knew that I had some things to do today. And so I had to wash my hair, because I had a hair appointment later that day because she was able to fit me in because I wanted my braids in before I went on vacation. So yeah, been going to my hairstylist for a while, for years, and so she kind of fits us in, which is nice. So yeah, after my hair appointment, it was family time, which I already knew the headache was gonna come because you know after you get your braids done, you usually have a headache. I shouldn't say after. That's not always the case. With me, that is the case. I have a headache. And then I marked that I took a nap because I was trying to sleep off the headache. And then I had to take 2 quizzes, so I pretty much was up late this night because you get multiple attempts and you try to take all of the quizzes so you can see all the questions that could be on the test. So yeah, and then I finished off the day talking to my sister because she wanted a recap of the day because I didn't call her. You know, you got to get that recap in, you know. So yeah, a lot of the stickers are from Sweet Ava's paper, which always have good deals on their stuff. This is the second half of the week wiggle right here. I love the color of this kit. I think it's so freaking cute. Probably buy the full box again just so I can use the extras that I had left over. But yeah, I hope that you like this plan with me. Think about liking, subscribing, comment, and let me know you're out there. Until next time, bye.